Hello everyone and welcome to our training. I'm Brian Chekovich with Funeral Home Reputation. My goal over the next few minutes is to show you step by step how to dominate your market online. We're the nation's leading experts in funeral home reputation marketing. The proprietary system and marketing strategies I'm going to be showing you today will give you the edge that you need to position your funeral home as the market leader. So let's start out by showing you some dramatic shifts that have happened in the marketplace. I want to do this by showing you that every day people look online for funeral homes. Here's some stats from Google. 6.1 million people a month in the United States type the phrase funeral home into Google search engine. 110,000 searches are for funeral homes in North Carolina and 90,500 for Georgia. I mean, the numbers are astounding. Just imagine hundreds, if not thousands of people online every single month looking for your funeral home. The question becomes, can they find you? Because everyday people, as you can see, are looking for funeral homes online just like yours. The problem is, who should they do business with? And frankly, what people are doing is they're looking for the most reputable funeral home to do business with. And over the next few minutes, we're going to show you how to make sure that you're the only one that they call and not your competition. So let me start out by asking you a question. Would you buy a product or a service that has bad ratings or reviews? Obviously it would be a no, because no one wants to actually have the same exact negative experience when they buy a product or service. So we always look at reviews as an indicator of how we might experience that product or service. But here's a more important question. Two products are identical. One has 7 good reviews, the other one has 1 bad review. Which one do you buy? Obviously it's the one with the 7 good reviews. And why is that? Because we want to have a great experience and we're looking to make sure that a company is consistent with delivering that experience or the product or service. So this is what consumers, individuals, and companies do every single day. They go online and they're looking to find the most reputable company to do business with. And only 1 bad review, as you can see, can send the customer from your website or listing online to someone else's. So that means the difference between your phone ringing or your competition's phone ringing. And that's what we want to talk about over the next few minutes. So let me officially welcome you to the Reputation Marketing Training, the most important way you can market your business online. Now there are a lot of companies out there that actually do reputation management. The reason we don't do reputation management is because reputation management doesn't get the phone ringing. Management is a very defensive posture. Marketing is very offensive posture. So when you see a company or hear a company doing reputation management, that company really doesn't understand what they're doing. What they should be doing is reputation marketing. And why is that? Because we believe that your reputation is everything. More importantly, the online marketing game has changed and your competition doesn't even know about it yet. See, everybody has been doing reputation management for such a long time, but they don't understand these big game changers that have happened. And now it's all about reputation marketing. So let's talk about the game changers real quickly. Game changer number 1. Type any funeral home name and a city into a search and search for it, and it reveals the company's reputation. For example, when I type in the words R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home, Bronx, New York, look what comes up. It's their company name, but look what's right after it. It's their reputation score. More importantly, their Zagat reputation score. They have a 7 out of 30, which is an incredibly poor score. So anyone actually searching for them, maybe even just for directions or to get their phone number, they're going to go and type in the name and the city and to find more information. And they're going to see what a bad reputation they have. I mean, it's incredible. Your reviews are right here when somebody is actually trying to find your company. And these reviews can either help your phone to ring or hinder it. So we want to make sure when someone types in your funeral home that they find a 5-star rating, a 5-star review about your company and not what we just saw. So let's talk about game changer number 2, which is customer reviews are a major factor in almost every type of online marketing. And that's because bad reviews show up in Google Maps, your Google Plus listing. It shows up on pay-per-click. They show up on website rankings, organic rankings. They show up in local directories like Yelp and CitySearch and Bing and Yahoo and Yellow Pages. Reviews are a major factor in almost every type of online marketing now. So which really leads us to game changer number 3, and that's SEO, that's search engine optimization, social media, pay-per-click, local marketing. None of it works anymore if you have bad reviews or bad reputation online. It's pretty simple. Why would you want to do all this work and spend all this time and spend money getting to the top, doing all this online marketing, when all people find when they look for you are bad reviews? So really what everyone has done over the last several years is a complete flip-flop in online marketing strategies. Before, we used to do Google Maps, or we used to do Yelp, or would do video marketing or blogging or social media like Facebook. And then we would work on getting some great reviews or work on getting some customer reviews. That's now completely the opposite of what today's marketing is about. Step 1 is you need to create a 5-star reputation first. Then you market your funeral home online. Because again, who wants to be at the top? Who wants to get found when all they're doing is wasting their money? Because your phone is not going to ring when you don't have that 5-star reputation people are looking for. So let's take a look at game changer number 4. We've talked about what's happened kind of negatively with reputation, but let's talk about some positive things when it comes to game changers. First of all, reviews send you pre-qualified, pre-sold customers because buyers trust reviews as much as personal recommendations. Let me repeat that because that's important. Reviews send you pre-qualified, pre-sold customers because buyers trust reviews as much as personal recommendations. That's huge. So reviews can be incredibly bad for you if they're bad, but they can also be incredibly good for you if they're really good. In fact, 79% of buyers trust reviews as much as personal recommendations. I, in fact, am a perfect example of this. On a personal side, my father died in December of 2011, and when it came time to choose a funeral home to handle everything before his service at Arlington National Cemetery, I called a local funeral home based on an online review on my phone while I was at the hospital. Now, it may not be the typical way a funeral home gets family as a customer, but it's reality today. And my decision to actually call was based on seeing those 5 little gold stars. Of course, the service we received was consistent with the review, and I'm grateful that my dad had a memorial he would be proud of. But getting back to game changer number 4, if I was to ask 100 different companies, and let me just ask you, would you rather create a marketing plan based around people that don't know you, don't like you, don't trust you, and always are worried about price? Or would you rather create a marketing plan with people that know you, people that like you, people that trust you, and they're all referrals? Well, of course you'd want to create a referral plan. For the first time with our online marketing, our marketing can be just as powerful as referral marketing because 79% of people trust reviews, and that's just as much as personal recommendations. So we need those 5-star reviews on your website and in all of your directory listings. Understand this for a second and let this soak in. Having a 5-star reputation publicized online, well, that's as good as someone's mother saying you should do your funeral service with a particular funeral home. That's as good as a best friend saying, you know what, you should use this funeral home. I used it when my father died, and they were amazing. That's just as good as a colleague at work saying, because your mother is gravely ill, you should plan everything with this funeral home. They did a great job for me. So 79% of buyers trust reviews just as much as personal recommendations. So why is reputation so vital to a business? Well, this stat is incredible. Consumers look up an average of 7 reviews before making a decision. All of these consumers are online and they're looking for reviews. More importantly, they're looking at multiple reviews, not just 1 or 2. So this stat is incredible as well, and this is the kind of secret mystery of how many reviews do you actually need to be credible. Well, here it is. 79% of customers trust a business with a minimum of 6 to 10 reviews. So you can see here that if consumers are looking for 7 reviews and you have 7 reviews, then the bottom line is that you become the trusted funeral home instantly. Your funeral home is not credible without 5-star reviews. Without a 5-star reputation and a minimum of 7 reviews, Your funeral home just can't be trusted when people actually find you. So this is the difference between your phone ringing and it not ringing. But more importantly, this is the difference between your phone not ringing and your competition's phone ringing. So incredibly important, we need to get you not just 7 reviews, but 7 5-star reviews. So when people see your funeral home online, your phone rings. So what exactly is reputation marketing? We've talked a little bit about earlier that reputation management is kind of the old way of doing business. And now, if you really want to dominate your market, it's all about reputation marketing. Well, it's very simple. Position your funeral home as the market leader in front of hundreds or thousands of buyers with simply a 5-star reputation. It's building a 5-star reputation online and then going out and then marketing that reputation, which we just saw as the most powerful and most trusted type of marketing that any business can do. So how do you create a reputation marketing strategy? Would you like to learn how to do that? Good, because that's what we're here for. We want to give you the step-by-step strategies. And one of the first things you need to do is really understand about your reputation. So let me ask you, do you know what your reputation is online? Do you know what people are saying about you right now? Well, our customers do, and that's the difference. We're not just building a 5-star reputation, we're leveraging it and marketing it. And the first thing to do is to actually know what people are saying. So what we've done is we have a proprietary system and strategy and software that actually shows and reveals anyone within moments what their reputation is online. And all you have to do is put in your phone number, and our system will sift and sort through thousands of different data pieces online. It actually will share with you what others are saying about you and bring you back a full report. You can see on your screen the bad reviews about you. And then we'll take your good reviews versus your bad reviews, and we'll give you a reputation score. And more importantly than that, we'll also search on the most important sites that your funeral home should be branded on to see if you're even there. So literally within moments you can find out exactly what your reputation is online. So that's where we want to begin. So what I want to do is I want to give everyone the link to our reputation report system. And therefore, you can put your phone number in yourself and see for yourself what others are saying about you. You can do this at the end of the training. But the link is highlysuggest.com/FH Rep Report. Would that be a good place to start? Great. Because once you know your reputation, you're going to find there are really only 4 types that you're going to have. One is going to be a bad reputation. Obviously, we know that's not good, and you're going to need to do something about that fast. Then there's no reputation at all, which is just like having a bad reputation, really, because it doesn't get your phones ringing. You need at least 7 positive 5-star reviews for your funeral home to even look credible online. And then there's a good reputation. And if you have a good reputation, that simply means you have some good reviews and maybe some not so good reviews. But it's more good than bad. Well, what if you have 10 really good reviews, but the last 2 are bad? See, this is the question we asked earlier. Remember, if you had multiple good reviews, but you had 1 bad review versus another company, who would you go with? Well, this is the difference. Having a good review is just not enough. See, these types of reputation are not going to get your phone ringing, and they're not going to be able to position you as the leader in your industry. It's getting and continuing a 5-star reputation that's going to make you the industry leader. So how do you do that? Well, here are the steps. First of all, step 1. You want to develop that 5-star reputation, which we'll go into a bit of detail here. And we'll give you some insider strategies of how we do it. Then, step 2, you want to actually market that reputation. And we're going to show you exactly how we use and leverage the power of this reputation and get it out into the marketplace to get people to call your funeral home. And then, step 3, you want to manage this reputation. You want to keep your 5-star reputation going because you're only 1 customer away from a bad review. I mean, everybody has a bad day. The receptionist, the funeral director, the florist, everybody is 1 day and just 1 customer away from a bad review. So we want to make sure we manage that really, really well. And then the last thing we want to do, which is probably the most important, We want to create a reputation marketing culture. It's not just enough to try and fix things, but we want to be proactive inside your funeral home to make sure that every single person is on the same page and they're all motivated to do the same thing. Do a great job for your families, give them a first-class experience, and get a 5-star review to keep that 5-star reputation going. So you can see, when you have a plan like this put together, you can dominate your market online. So let's look at strategy number 1, developing your 5-star reputation. Now we have lots of ways to do this. One of the best ways that we do starts with creating professionally designed review postcards. We design these for you and have them printed up so you can send them out to your families who love to give 5-star reviews. Another thing we do is we design and print business cards. Your staff needs to be armed with a way for your families to actually give your funeral home reviews. And having a business card that tells them where they can put the review, how easily accessible it is to give a review, it's vital for creating a 5-star reputation. And then we also create email templates for you. Emails are a very easy way to get reviews, but you have to actually work things a certain way to be able to create a specific type of template that really motivates people to not only read, but to take action. And we do that for you. And there are so many more strategies, but these are 3 that you can apply to your funeral home right away. Now, one of the big insider strategies that we create for you is a private custom review page. What we want to do is we want to be able to have a one-stop shop for everyone to be able to post their reviews. So here's the question. Would you rather have someone post a review on Yelp that's not so good? Or would you rather them put it on your own personal review area where that review never sees the light of day? Well, that's what we do. We create a private review page so that all of the reviews are funneled into one area. And then when we receive them, we post them online. And the only ones that we post are the really good ones. And the ones that aren't so good, you get a private email making sure that you can address that before that customer actually goes and posts a review online that isn't going to reflect a 5-star reputation. Now, a post-a-review strategy is critical, and here's why. Because even if you were to collect these reviews for yourself, well, businesses can't post reviews that actually come from customers. And the reason is that all these different review sites have created algorithms and filters that delete all reviews that are posted from the same computer IP network. So that means if you take a few reviews that you have your staff post, they will get filtered and even potentially deleted. But what we've developed are proprietary systems and processes that can post reviews for a company without being filtered or deleted. So when you have a private review page to be able to collect all of your reviews and be able to filter them as well, and then a proprietary system to post your reviews, that's a 1-2 knockout punch to be able to dominate your market online and really separate yourself from other funeral homes in the industry. But let's talk a few minutes more about how to actually market your reputation. So once we actually build a 5-star reputation, how do we actually market it? Well, if you think that text reviews or reviews posted to a website are powerful, you should try video reviews. The videos we create are incredible. They literally convert browsers into customers like crazy. So to be able to step up and be able to create a system and process that captures video reviews is something we love to do. It's incredibly effective. Another way to market your 5-star reputation is your website. Let me ask you, do you have live streaming 5-star reviews on the front of your page of your website right now? Not just testimonials, but live streaming reviews from sites like Yelp, CitySearch, Google+, etc.? Well, it's one of the most powerful things that you could be doing. We actually post and stream the latest 5-star only reviews to all of our client websites. So when someone shows up to that website, they are converted quickly by having that unbelievable 5-star authority that we've been talking about. Another method, social media. You know, people always talk social media, social media, social media. But no one really can convert social media into leads until now. Because when you're using reputation marketing in your social media, it's incredibly powerful. And we'll do that for you. Remember, potential customers might find you, and they might find your competition. but what they're looking for is a funeral home to do business with that has the best reputation. Another method, email marketing. So every time you send an offer for pre-planning services or as a follow-up to offer grief counseling, whenever you actually send out newsletters of any type of or any kind of email marketing you do, you must couple it with your 5-star reputation. It's going to be incredibly powerful if you do. And then you have your salespeople or counselors. They need to take advantage of this, and it can literally double their sales closing. Just imagine the ability to sit in front of a family that's kind of on the fence of whether they should go with your funeral home or potentially another one. And then you say, don't take my word for it. Let's actually go online and see what other families that were just like you and what they thought about us. And then you read all those 5-star reviews right in front of them. Remember, statistically speaking, that's just as powerful as having their best friend or family member or a colleague at work recommending your funeral home to them. So you're going to be able to close a lot more cases if you arm yourself with reputation marketing. So let's jump in here and talk about how to manage your 5-star reputation. And the way you manage it is you need to make sure that you monitor it daily. Now, there are a lot of companies that actually monitor their branding by using tools like Google Alerts. And unfortunately, Google Alerts and hundreds of other tools just like it out there, they don't work when it comes to monitoring your reputation. And the reason is, these tools only work when someone types in your name and posts it. They search the entire web for your name or your funeral home's name or the name of your owner. And the problem with that is when somebody posts a review, they're typically doing it on your listing, on Yelp or CitySearch or Bing or Yahoo or Google, and they never mention your name at all. They just post something about you, but not your name, not the owner's name, or any other alert keyword that you may have put in. So you have all these alerts you want from these tools, but none of them will actually show you reviews. And what we have is a proprietary system that monitors all the major sites that your listings are on, and every single day we know exactly who posts and what's posted to these sites. What we do is every 2 weeks we create a report to be able to give to you so that you can see how your reputation is increasing online. More importantly, this report is incredible to be able to share with your staff, so the staff knows how good they're doing. We post the good reviews and bad reviews in this report. So what's more important about that is you can also share with your staff the bad reviews and what's going on so they can correct that. Therefore, it's important to get the entire funeral home staff on board when it comes to your online marketing. Now, another thing we do to give your funeral home the competitive advantage is daily review alerts. See, when we take a look at your review sites every single day, if we see a negative review posted, we'll let you know. And we can even send that to a specific department or a person at your funeral home so that they can address that immediately, along with the positive reviews. When you get a positive review, you want to know about it, don't you? And what we can do is we can send that to somebody else in your company so that they may be able to follow up with that person and even get a referral from it. Now, another way to manage your 5-star reputation is being able to do it based on location. I don't know if you have a lot of locations or not, but we expect you to dominate your marketplace. The more locations you have, the more monitoring there is. And so each location that you have, we have a specific listing on Bing, Yahoo, CitySearch, and all the other directories. So what we do is we're able to monitor every single location in every single directory for you. So what's really important about this is you might have a location that's getting some bad reviews, but all the other ones are good. But those bad reviews from one location will start to impact all those other ones. A lot of these sites actually aggregate reviews. So when a bad review is posted, guess what it does? It shows up on the other websites and other directories. You don't want this happening. So again, that's why having a personal review page for your customers to put in their reviews before it actually hits the web is vital for filtering out any bad reviews that you might be getting. Now, managing your reputation isn't just about monitoring or reporting. It's about continuing to grow your reviews. We work with you to continually get 5-star reviews because your customers don't want to actually see reviews that are 6 months, a year, or even 18 months old. They want to see up-to-date reviews to know that you are continually giving great service in the marketplace. Also, posting reviews. You have to keep on posting reviews and make sure that you understand that it can't be done by an individual. Your funeral home needs a system and a process that overrides those filters. If not, posted reviews will just be deleted. Now lastly, manage your reputation by marketing only the 5-star reviews. Now this is really important because even an average review, even though it's good, isn't going to convert browsers into customers very well unless it has the right information, the right social and buying triggers inside of it. So we continually monitor for the right reviews to be able to post on your website and all over the web in order to market your reputation online. So it's really important that you pick the best reviews because you don't need a lot, 10, 12, 15 really, to be able to convert the people that find you online or in different sales media, presentations, or wherever else you're doing your funeral home marketing. Now, one of the most important things you need to do with your reputation marketing strategy is create a reputation marketing culture inside your funeral home. This is where it gets exciting. So here's the question. You expect your staff to give first-class service to every single one of your families, right? Well, what's your plan to inspire your staff to give first-class service to those customers and get raving reviews? See, what we want to do is we want to actually build a reputation marketing culture so all of your staff is on the same page. So what's the plan? The plan is to build a personalized reputation training center, and that's what we do for you. We actually build an education training center for every staff member that you have that can go to and understand and learn what reputation marketing is. And more importantly, the way that they actually treat the family today is the reason that they are going to get a new family tomorrow. Because you're always one customer away from having a bad reputation online. And your staff needs to know that. Everyone from the receptionist to the funeral director and everybody in between. So we'll make sure your entire team understands by developing a personalized reputation training center for them. They will be able to log in, they'll be able to actually watch training videos on what reputation is all about, and then what we're going to make sure of is that they're really on your page and making sure that they're focused on giving first-class customer service. We're going to give them a quiz. Then we're going to send those results directly to you so that you can see what part of your staff really understands reputation marketing, and making sure that, again, that the way that they treat a family today and how great of an experience they have is the reason you're going to get that next family in the door. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to allow them to retake the quiz if they don't do so well. Because we don't really care how many they get wrong. We just want to make sure they're getting the right answers and they get the concepts correctly. We want to really change your culture and make a difference. More importantly, we want to help funeral homes that really provide great services in the marketplace build that 5-star reputation and be able to create a great reputation marketing strategy, because your reputation is everything. It's the most important ingredient for converting leads and dominating your market and really getting that phone to ring with new business. Every funeral home needs a reputation strategy, as you can see, and we're happy to help you put one together, because reputation marketing is the most important marketing that any local business can do, especially a funeral home. So we want to help you with that. So what I'd like to do is put together a proposal for you to step-by-step you through the process and let you know how you can put a plan together to better dominate your market online. We work on a membership basis with territory exclusivity for our full reputation marketing package clients. Basic reputation and monitoring and marketing packages are available as well. To be considered for your membership or to see our basic packages, go to highlysuggest.com/member or call us toll-free at 888-744-9987. You can call or visit 24 hours a day. Thank you for investing your time to go through this training. There's no doubt you are now armed with the knowledge to take proper action with marketing your funeral home online. Now it's just up to you to apply for membership consideration and make sure you are the perceived market leader in your community with a 5-star reputation.